Hey friends, welcome back to the Frizzandfrillzz channel. My name is Chloe. I am super happy to have you here. If you're new though, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of my curly or beauty tutorials. Today we're gonna be trying out something that's a little bit different for this page, dermaplaning. If you've ever done dermaplaning or have gotten it done somewhere, you know it's basically where they're scraping that skin and you're taking off that top layer of peach fuzz and the top layer of dead skin to get this really beautiful radiant glow. Well, I've been doing it at home myself for the past few months with this little guy. This is just a little single blade. I normally use it once or twice and then you toss it and that's that. But this one is super affordable, like maybe a few bucks. I'll put the price up here. But there are some other tools that are supposed to be significantly superior to this, okay? But I wanna know, like, is it kind of a gimmick? Is it just the fact that it like vibrates? Is it that much better? Is it that much more smooth? Not to mention that, but there are multiple levels of different options out there, especially when it comes to the price point. The first one that you guys would probably recognize is the Dermaflash Tool. Dermaflash is probably the lead in at-home dermaplaning, and this tool right here is $139, and this isn't even their most expensive one. They also have one that's almost $200. I was like, good Lord, but I went with this one, $139. It comes with the tool itself. This is the one that I decided to get. It is a little light blue one, super cute. It's very lightweight, and then it comes with its own little charger stand. So I've had this sitting on the charger for the past like maybe 20 minutes, hoping that's gonna be long enough. One of the directions said it should charge for like 12 hours. I was like, I don't have that ton of time. So we're gonna go for the 20 or 30 minutes, see how it goes. And then we also have this one. Now, this one I found on Amazon for $29. Overall, they look really similar to me. They both do like the little vibrating sensation that's supposed to help with the smoothness. But this was $29 and the other one's $139. I'm like, is the other one really worth that much more? I already know how this one works. It works just how you would think with like this little single blade and then you're doing everything on your own. I personally, I'm gonna pop up a picture here. I personally have major issues with a lovely little kind of like dark peach fuzz mustache. And I hate it because it really grabs onto makeup. It always makes me look like I have like kind of like a dirty 5 o'clock looking shadow right here. So I want to get that thing gone. That's why I started doing this at home. I also have the peach fuzz and it really does add a really nice glow. It makes your makeup just go on flawlessly. So we're gonna try these two different versions out and you guys are gonna see my first reactions. So let's do it. So we're gonna start out with the Spa Sciences one. As you can see here, I went for the pink one because obviously if there's pink available, that's the one I wanted. And super cute, like it feels really nice in hand. You can see right here, it actually does have 2 different settings. And then it already came with one of the heads on. It also comes with 6 backups. The other one only came with 4 total and it was more expensive. This is what the Dermaflash one looks like because they're only supposed to be used once. I got double the blades for like a fraction of the cost. I'm like, okay, number one, you're already swaying me over here to go for the one that is a lot less expensive. So I'm gonna do on my left side, we're going to use the cheaper version, and then on the right side, we're gonna use the more expensive Dermaflash version. So we gotta press this little button. It's got 2 settings. They recommended you go on the low setting. I already have a clean face. It's really important that you do clean your face before you do this, and you want it to be nice and dry. You don't want it to be well moisturized yet. You moisturize at the end. So the key here is you want to go down at a 45-degree angle and you want to keep your skin really nice and taut. So I'm gonna start, I think, on my outer side of the cheek here. Let's see how it goes. You can see the peach fuzz filling up already. Well, so much for my 20 minutes of charging. It died already. So it's back on the charger. And we're gonna have to wait for it to fully charge. Also, while we're waiting for these to charge, I also want to just let you guys know, don't be alarmed if you see that my skin is getting very red or irritated looking. My skin is just very sensitive, so no, if you don't have super sensitive skin, it probably won't react the way my skin is. So I don't want you to think that that's gonna happen to you if you don't have super sensitive skin. Also, I saw Dermaflash also put in like some little minis of their post-flash moisturizer and then their pre-flash cleanser. I don't know if I'm even gonna honestly use these because number one, they're tiny little bottles, like you might get like 2 uses out of each of these max. And number two, I'm pretty specific with my skincare. I don't like to mess with it too much and introduce something new to my routine unless I'm really wanting to. So I'm gonna be going in, since I already washed my face, the face cleanser that I normally use is this Tula one that I absolutely love. And then I'll go in with a toner, let it dry, and then we can do this. And then after that, then I'll go in, I'll use this one for my cream. This is from First Aid Beauty. This is actually a newer cream for them. I think it's their most recent launch. They have their original Ultra Repair cream that I love, but this one has firming collagen as well in it. And honestly, my skin, I feel like, has never looked better since starting to use this. So if you guys are looking for something that's also just really calming to the skin, and you're looking for that anti-aging piece and high moisture, this bad boy is amazing. I would absolutely recommend it. Now let's see if our lovely tools are charged yet. It seems to be working right now, so we're gonna keep going. Now when we're going down, you wanna go at that 45-degree angle and just do small little short motions. Kind of make sure your face is nice and taut. So as you can see, I'm putting all my nasty leftovers on this cotton. I mean, it's kind of crazy how much is left on this after I've washed my face. I just went through and did this so it's nice and smooth. I can feel even that just like little bit of just like very clean, shiny feeling skin. It just feels very smooth compared to over here right now. There's definitely still some fuzz that's left over right now, so I'm not sure if it got everything. But after like one swipe through, it did a pretty good job. I'm also gonna tell you, this thing does not charge fast. This really does probably need to be on the charger for at least 2 or 3 hours before you should start using it, because I've now had it on the charger for about an hour and it keeps failing out on me. We're gonna see if the Dermaflash is any different, and we're gonna start that on this side. Now the Dermaflash, it did not come with one already in. We're gonna have to go into the cartridges that it came with. I really wish this came with more because they're only single use. So like for $140, you get 4 uses and then you gotta go buy some more. So I'm like, oh gosh darn. So I think you're supposed to basically like slide it in like this. Like that. Oh, and then it clicks. Then I think, do you slide it back out? No, do not slide it back out. Okay, and then you pull. So now it's on there. This is the eject button right here on the front for when you're done with it. And then you have the power button for this one on the back. And then I guess it's supposed to light up on the end and tell you like flash when it's on low battery. Now this one, okay, this one already feels way more powerful and it only has 1 setting. The other one had 2, like a low and a high. Okay. Yeah, this one worked a lot better. On the first swipe, this is already what we got. Can you see all that little fuzzy hair? This one did not get that the first time. Like it took a lot more going back and forth to get that kind of result right off the bat. Okay. Okay, Dermaflash. We're gonna get underneath the chin a little bit too. This is working beautifully. Let's get the mustache. Now one thing could get the mustache area. This is a lot bulkier on the top, so it's a little bit harder to like get in there because it's so large. It's looking good though. All right, let's get in here. Oh my God, this is going so much better than the other one. I feel like I definitely understand why this one costs more. So the other thing I'm noticing is this is getting off a lot more peach fuzz, a lot more. This side, I feel like definitely like, yes, it's smooth, but it missed a lot of areas. If you just look at the difference in these blades, this blade right here, you can tell it looks a lot more, I don't know, it just looks a little bit more of like a cheap blade. And then if you look at this blade, you can see it's just a lot finer. Like it's grabbing everything really easily, whereas this one, yes, it worked better, I think, than this. This definitely is working better than this. Like there's no question about it. I think you can even see like more glow on this side too. Do you guys see that? Comment below and tell me, do you see more glow on this side? I'm just saying. But I'm gonna go ahead and finesse that side, take a little photo, see if I see any other differences, and then I'm gonna let my skin calm down a little bit because like I said, it does get pretty red and irritated, and then I'll come back and touch base with you guys again with a fresh face and show what it looks like with makeup on top of it as well. But so far, so good. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went through, just kind of did a little finessing. Here's the thing, both sides look good, but this thing for this side was easier, it was faster, I could tell it worked better, I didn't have to go over it as many times. This definitely works better. I'm not sure if it's necessarily worth that insanely of a higher price point, but what I'm seeing here, the difference in shine, girl, I personally think I'm gonna keep this one because number one, it charged faster. Number two, really did work a lot more efficiently. And I also felt it like it was a little more gentle. Now, does my face look like that? No, because my face is sensitive AF. I will be right back very soon. Okay, we are back. And if you noticed, my skin tone got a little darker because last night I ended up doing impromptu self-tanning. It worked obviously pretty well, so just so you know, that is not just from this. My skin, guys, it feels so smooth. It's ridiculous. I'm also gonna put up a picture here, so because I know you can't really see like the peach fuzz on my face right now. Actually, what I'll do is I will put the pre version here and the post version here so you can really see the difference. It is a huge difference. Like there's no more peach fuzz, there's no more mustache. Like it's gone and my skin feels so soft. So one of the things I did want to show you too is just how my makeup applies with it as well. So once I have my makeup on, I am gonna pop back on here for the last kind of like touch base so you can really see the difference on just how beautifully makeup can apply when you're dermaplaning. Have you dermaplaned? Like if you have you done it at home or have you had somebody do it professionally? I'm really curious if you guys have had it done before. So please put down in the comments and tell me what you've done in the past, because I'm really curious if a lot of people are doing this at home already, or if this is gonna be like one of those things that's like brand new and you might want to start trying. You could tell when it was a direct contrast, you could absolutely tell that this was the cheaper one and this is the nicer one. The vibrations on here, they were sharper, they were just finer, they were smoother to my face. The blade itself was way more high quality. You could just absolutely tell compared to this one. Is it enough to justify the cost of it being like quadruple the price? I don't know if it really justifies that high of a price difference, but I will tell you, if you have sensitive skin, I really enjoyed this one because I didn't feel as much pulling on my hairs where maybe the blade wasn't quite as sharp. I'll be keeping this one. I'll probably be returning this one. I will be right back with a full face of makeup so you guys can really get a chance to see the close-up with makeup, how it applies. So I will see you again in a minute. And we're back. Okay, so I have a full face of just kind of like my daily light makeup on here. Dude, my skin has never looked better. Like, do we see the glow? This is what dermaplaning does, and just like a good skincare routine, good hydrating foundation, moisturizer, everything. I'm using the Fenty Easy Drops. I'll put a picture of them here. They're the newest foundation from Fenty and it's phenomenal. This is gonna be my go-to all summer because of how glowy it makes me look. I mean, I can't stop looking at my cheeks. Oh, it's so good. Also, I'm gonna put a picture up here so you guys can see what this makeup looks like really close up. Because right now, like, yes, you guys can see it. I can get close and you guys can see it, but you can't really see like the nitty gritty details. So I wanna make sure that you guys can really see what my skin looks like really focused in. And it looks so good. Like I've actually been having some major issues over the past maybe 5 or 6 months with my skin, and this is the best my skin has looked like in a very long time. So I'm super excited about this. The Dermaflash killed it. This is gonna be my recommendation for at home. Yes, it's pricier, but hopefully maybe we can find a discount on it or something like that. Also, I think the $139 one versus the $199 one, I don't even know really what the difference is, but like when I was looking online, it didn't look like there was hardly a difference. So I don't know if it's just maybe like the more updated version, but this one worked. I bought it at Ulta. I'll link it here. I hope this tells you guys that maybe like, hey, dermaplaning, why not? I don't need to go somewhere. I can do it at home. Easy peasy. It'll take me like 10 minutes. Boom, bam, boom, done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you subscribe and you give this video a thumbs up so other people can see this and see that they can also do dermaplaning at home. So with that, I will see you guys next week, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. All right, bye guys.